Yes.
Hello. Yes, we have Dr. Sue Halhan from Myanmar.
Yeah.
She is an
Hi.
entrepreneur and is founder and managing director of Myanmar, right? Myanmar Group. Okay.
Yes.
And this group is a leading company in pharmaceuticals, in food supplements, consumer goods, and beauty and lifestyle too in Myanmar. Right, Dr. Suhalan?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
We also have dietitian Ms. Jankna Shetty. She is
Hello.
consulting dietitian and a diabetes counselor, and she's attached to Fortis Hospital, and she's having the experience of total 15 years in the field of nutrition and dietetics.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Jankana. We have a multi-talented Dr. Shilpa Swar. Hello, Dr. Shilpa, can you hear us? Dr. Shilpa? Dr. Shilpa? Okay, let's introduce our another panelist, Dr. Mehul Bothra, who is currently a consulting family physician and also an intensivist at HCG Cancer Hospital, Mumbai. And having the total 8 years of experience, he is currently special interests are emergency handling for all the procedures like intubation, central venous catheterization, HD dialysis, and ecstatic tapping and other emergencies, right?
Right.
Dr. Mehul?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning.
And we also have Mr. Sushil Sailwal. We have Mr. Sushil Sailwal as the Vice President of Nutraceuticals with Nuestra Healthcare. And he is currently associated with Omnicals Pharma. He has in total 28 years of experience in the field of pharmaceutical industry and with a wide exposure in international marketing.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Sushil.
Hello.
We have Dr. Shilpa Swar, who is currently practicing Ayurveda worldwide since 2005. And she's also a yoga instructor. She's a nutritionist and also an international health speaker. Dr. Shilpa, we would like to hear from you. Okay, anyways, we are waiting for one more panelist who will be joining very shortly. So we are here that for the Nutrition Week, 1st to 7th September, it has been observed worldwide as a Nutrition Week, and we have the central theme of feeding smart right from the start. And this week is to raise the awareness about health and nutrition. So our government, as we all know, have established several camps and seminars in the same concern, like Healthy Khayega India, we have Bharat Ocean Premier Quiz, we have good food talk shows. And we at Nuestra Healthcare are contributing to this initiative and coming forward with the only motive to educate people across the globe for benefits of a good nutritional diet. Okay, so a small brief about the company, at Nuestra Healthcare. We develop and promote the organic products, which are completely natural extracts. And we are using the ancient knowledge of medicines with the modern current technology to give the best results, the best products, which are with zero side effects, right? So the healthcare industry is totally currently focused on good food, healthy body, right nutrition, and a healthy lifestyle. So we would like to know your views about nutrition and the current scenario. I'll ask you questions. Before that, could you please elaborate on the profile and your overview as a nutritionist or as a pharmaceutical expertise? I would like to start with Dr. Jankana Shetty.
Yeah. This year, the nutrition theme is like feeding smart right from the start. It is the best message to lay down the healthy foundation at the right early stage for the better healthy tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So definitely we have to start from the early stage, feeding smart to our child, because and we also have to follow. I mean, children are always looking for. I mean, they follow the adults. So we also at the same time we have to follow healthy. So ultimately they follow healthy at the early stage for their better future.
True.
So this
We
theme is
totally
perfect.
agree.
This theme is totally perfect at this stage.
Right. Absolutely. We totally agree. Dr. Suhalan, would you like to share your knowledge and experience in the field of nutrition?
Yeah, thanks for the introduction. And I'm very happy to be participating in today's eTalk show in celebration of this Nutrition Week 2021. And I'm very pleased to get invited to participate. So nutrition is very important. Yes, like your title, feeding smart right from the start, it's actually a relevant and a very good message, because from childbirth to adulthood, old age, you throughout your life, whatever you eat, the food and liquids that you consume, it impacts your body and impacts for your good health. So moreover, like prevention is better than cure. So right from the early days, you start with a good knowledge and then good habit of nutrition, where your parents feed you, and you grow into a very healthy adulthood, and then you can have a happy, healthier life with a healthy aging. So it's very important, and especially in this period of pandemic, COVID-19, like the lifestyles has changed, and it's very good opportunity. Like for me, like previously before the COVID times, we had a different lifestyle of too much, like eating outside, like business events, social gatherings. So what we eat is not what we want. But nowadays we can go back into the kitchen, have more time, work from home, and we get a more well-managed, balanced diet. So it's so I feel more fresh and active, and nutrition is that's why very important. And I'm very happy that this week you're sharing a lot of this knowledge, which is important for everyone, because you are what you eat, and it's very important to start anytime you can start. And I encourage everyone to just start planning a healthy diet combined with a healthy lifestyle. Thank you.
Absolutely, that's right. It is very crucial to at least now begin with the nutritive intake in your day-to-day life. Right. So hello, Dr. Shilpa. Would you like to share some knowledge and experience and overview on our theme, feeding smart from the start?
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Nuestra Healthcare, for inviting me to this lovely eTalk show on the occasion of World Nutrition Week.
Right.
Theme is quite interesting. Feed smart right from start. Today we have smartphones, smart cities, and a lot of smart work we are doing. But how do we eat smart? So let us break this down smartly and understand that the key questions to be answered are what to eat, how much to eat.
Right.
I'm sure all of us know why to eat. Okay, in Ayurveda, a lot of importance given to the food and nutrition. Charakacharya and Vagbhitacharya explain diet in details. So the question is, what should we eat? As per Ayurveda, we can preferably eat our traditional food, which our ancestors used to eat, because that will be the most agreeable or satmya. It's a Sanskrit word. You can say agreeable to our body. While deciding what to eat, there are two thumb rules. First, stay away from processed food. That is, try to avoid food in natural way. Have preference for freshly cooked homemade food. Avoid packaged foods, as it contains preservatives which can play havoc with our immune system. Second rule is SOS, that is sugar, oil, and salt. Minimally in your diet. You can minimize the intake of sugar, oil, and salt in your diet, as excessive intake lead to chronic disorders like diabetes, hypertension, fatty liver, and even heart-related ailments. According to Ayurveda, eat your meals during the daytime. That means finish your dinner before sunset. It helps during the daytime. If you eat food, definitely it will digest easily.
Right, that has the scientific evidence. Yeah. That before sunset we must have dinner.
Next question is how to eat. Eating should be always mindful. According to Ayurveda, no disturbances like watching TV, mobile, reading books, etc. The reason is when you eat without distractions, the mind is calm, and so we are better able to appreciate the taste and the aroma of the food, which aids in digestion. Also, more importantly, we are better able to regulate the quantity of food. We can monitor our food amount. The third benefit is it makes us aware that the food needs to be chewed properly, not just gulped down in haste.
Okay.
We should eat in sitting posture, if possible, the Indian Baitak. Definitely no standing. Please, most important question is how much to eat. According to Ayurveda, eat half capacity of the stomach. Then you should drink water 1/4 of the capacity, and 1/4 part of the stomach we should keep empty to accommodate.
So you mean to say that amount truly matters? If you're taking the correct right diet, the exact nutrition value also should be analyzed. Yes. It does matter, right?
Yes. And the 1/4 portion we should left empty to accommodate the gases produced during the process of digestion. Okay. And drink sips of water during the meal. And Charakacharya explained Viruddha Ahar in it's a very good concept of Ayurveda. And Vagbhatacharya gave the definition of Viruddha Ahar is Viruddham chapi aharam vidyat visham garopam. The meaning is if you eat opposite combinations of food, Viruddha Ahar means opposite combinations of food, it leads to the toxins, and these are harmful. Definitely, these are harmful to our body, and it disturbs our immune system. I'll give you some examples like don't eat milk and salt together. Don't eat hot food along with the cold food. Most of the time we see the kids, they are eating French fries, hot fries with the cold drink.
Along with the Coke.
Yeah, cold beverages.
Okay, so these combinations are a no-no for all the age groups.
You can eat a hot food or a cold food. Don't combine it together at the same time.
Right.
It can harm our immune system. Also, you can don't eat milk and fish together, milk and sour fruits together. These are the Ayurvedic concepts, and these are scientifically proven also. Then the same quantity of honey and ghee you must avoid.
Honey and
ghee must avoid. Yeah. In different portions, it is very healthy for our body, but in the same quantity, please don't take it.
Right. So then, thank you so much. It was a very informative session for our viewers.
And rice
good information shared here.
Yeah, it's very
so now I would like to begin with few questions that we want to cover for all the age groups, for all the categories across the globe. Okay, so I would like to start with Dr. Sue. Hello, doctor.
Yes. Hi.
So may I ask you that what aspects of nutrition you feel that are very important and in today's scenario in the times of COVID?
Okay. Right. Thanks for the question. Yeah. So nutritional aspects is one of the essential part in a healthy lifestyle. So there's a lot of knowledge you need to know in addition to the nutrients. So everybody knows like the main nutrients, which are the carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, water, and fiber. Yeah, these everybody knows. But the main important point along with it is there's a points that you have to have the quality of food, the selection of food should be right. And as the doctor is sharing, you have to have the right amount of food, the proportion. So every nutrient have its own value and its own requirements, like vitamins also each have their own daily requirements. So the right proportion should be done, included in your diet. And another thing is like you have a healthy diet and good nutrition. So in the healthy way of eating, healthy eating and good nutrition is you have to have it together. In the healthy eating, you might want to switch your eating style, like less fried foods, like lower sugars or no sugar at all, or you would like to cut the oils and change into the steam or boils, or you would try to change the type of oil you're using into the low cholesterol or no cholesterol types of oil. And a lot of things you can do. And then like with the new technology, like you fry foods with the air fryer. And so these are the healthy eating. But in addition to that, you need to also understand about the good nutrition, because only with the proper and the good nutrition, you are able to build a strong immunity for your body. And, yes, and also you can fight against the diseases, infections, and also you can also like prevent from the chronic illnesses. Like I like to share about, because I'm from Myanmar, and Myanmar is an agriculture based economy. So we have a lot of resources for all these the nutrients, the main nutrients, and our main food is rice. And also like we have a lot of like vegetables. So availability is also one important point to understand when we are talking about this nutrients and nutrition that we want to incorporate into our diets. So like we have a lot of vegetables which are rich in all the main nutrients, and also our country has the river and also sea, so we get a lot of like fresh seafood, and also like poultry and meats are also available. So these availability and accessibility of these resources are also important in talking about nutrition. So our country, even like a lot of like people from India come and visit Myanmar, so they don't have any problem because they have some like a traditional culture, like having vegetarian foods only. So they have a lot of right to eat in our, when they come to visit and stay in our country. So we have a lot of resources, and the type of food we eat a lot of fish as well. And in the daily food, we have a type, we call it ngapi, you know, like similar to Thai people also. So this is also made with fish and fermented kind of food. So it's also good for the immunity, for the GI health as well. And also we drink a lot of green tea. And this is also like in our daily culture. So all these resources we're talking about is with the availability. And when we talk about the variety of food that we select, we also have to manage the proportion, because if you eat too much of some nutrients, you gain weight and lead to obesity, and you will have the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and chronic illnesses. And if you also eat less, you will have a malnutrition, and then you will not have a healthy body. So all these have to be managed. In addition to that, we need to also understand about the schedule of the eating schedule. You have to have like if you're in a 3 meal schedule, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and or you have a small regular meals like 5 times a day with the breakfast snacks, lunch snacks, and dinner. Or if you have an intentional like a fasting, intermittent fasting, there's all types of eating schedule. Everything you can do it, but you have to be consistent with these schedules so your body gets adapted to it and then can manage.
That's
yeah.
Right.
And another thing is hydration is very important because your body needs to be hydrated well in order to have the absorption and also bowel movement, metabolism. Yeah. So everything is important, and you have to include fibers as well. So if you combine the healthy eating lifestyle with the good nutrition, I think you will have a happy, healthier, and healthy aging life. And then I think this would be the message that I would like to share in terms of the nutritional aspects.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the information you have shared. Okay, so when you say that people do have concerns with gaining weight and to lose weight, so I am really curious to know, Dr. Jankana, if you can throw some light on the same, that what nutrition and what food would you recommend to the people who are aiming to lose weight or gain weight?
We just say, just follow the balanced and healthy diet. Because just like that, one diet doesn't fit for all. Same way, in India, we get diet from the Google, relatives, friends, everybody. That will lead to the unhealthy weight loss. So just take a diet from the qualified dietitians and include each and every group in your diet. As Dr. Su said, key serving size is very important. The food quality, at the same time, quantity is very important. So include each group of your food with the proper serving size, plus diet, the hydration and the sleep. Proper sound sleep is very, very important for the weight loss point of view and for the weight gain point of view.
Of course, we can't forget hydration is crucial as well as good sleep. Right.
So with the proper diet and with the proper exercise, it will lead to a very healthy weight loss. And the diet should be sustainable, local, seasonal, and the client or patient can follow the longer period of time. It will lead to really healthy weight loss, and it will maintain for longer period of time. So don't do any crash diet. Should be balanced, healthy diet, and include all the food groups in your diet. It should be planned properly.
Okay, plant-based food you would recommend?
Yes, and don't do any crash diet. Yeah, it will lead to the weight loss, but it will be more of muscle loss, and in the future you may have landed to some major problem.
Okay.
So it's like bouncing back. So proper good balanced diet with exercise, definitely you will achieve your weight loss.
Weight loss.
At the same time, weight gain also.
Okay.
But healthy weight gain. So we don't want more of sugar and oil for the weight gain. We have lot of foods, good amount of proteins, nuts, good amount of vegetable and fruits. And with the exercise, it will also help you to gain weight.
Okay. Oh, I got the free consultation today from Dr. Jankana. Never mind. Okay. Yes, Mr. Dr. Mehul Botra, I would have few questions for you too. Since you mentioned that you are an intensivist, so would you share with us that what is the relationship between BMI and BMR?
Okay. So thanks for inviting me.
I would again just want to ask you that what is the importance of recovering patients in ICU?
Okay. So first, thanks a lot for inviting me to this platform via Nuestra and you, Falak. So this platform is very good platform for me to inform what all nutrients part we need to take care of in ICU setup, like which is whenever we are handling emergencies or anything which is very much important, like intubation, all that are end stage procedures and everything. So we always miss the nutrients part in this patient. So we need to take care of it, because with medicines, with all procedures, we need to take care of this nutrient part. Then only we will able to recover patient very nicely. Because if patient is not nutritionally stable, and if we keep bombarding with all medicines, but his body is not capable of reacting to the medicine, so then we won't get the required result.
Required results. Absolutely.
So nutrients part is like, which is seem to be very small thing, but it is a very huge, which has a great impact on patient recovery in ICU, which I have observed personally, and I have learned it from my senior doctors also. So in ICU, what all things are that what we in nutrients are taking care of is like a high protein diet, because I'm working in a cancer specialty hospital. So over there, the patient are already immunocompromised. They are having a huge surgeries, and muscle wasting and all that things are also there. So we include in their diet about high protein diets with low. Nothing is like we need to give only proteins and no carbs, no fats. Carbs has to be given for energy part. Fats also has to be given, because if fats are also essential, carbohydrate, anything in equilibrium will be good for patient's health in ICU also. So in ICU, we give parenteral nutritions are also there, and oral nutritions are also there. In parenteral, we give cabavin and all that things are there, which is a total proteins. When patient is not able to take anything per mouth or by RT, and patient is not conscious, alert, so we give them it via parenteral route, IV route. Also, we need to keep balanced nutrition. So that is the thing. And now, once the patient is in the ICU, he is on the treatment. So then how much requirement of all these proteins, carbohydrates, fats, minerals, and vitamins, and all that things are required, we need to accordingly plan as per BMI and BMR, as you mentioned previously.
Earlier,
so
yes.
BMI is like it is a basic metabolic index, जो body mass index होता है वो. In that, what it's in the term of weight and height. We calculate it in the term of how much weight is there according to height. So height will be in the centimeters, and the weight will be in the kilograms. And the BMR is basal metabolic rate. So it's nothing, basal metabolic rate. In ICU also we need to कैसे patient को देखने के बाद, once if you see the patient, and then we need to take it the call like patient is suffering from cancer, or he is diabetic, or he is having any kidney problems, or he is having any heart problems. In heart patients, we always advise to give low fat diet. In diabetic patient, we always advise like low sugars, and during hypertensive patient, we advise like salt restricted diet. In kidney patient, we advise a renal diet. So all these things, like some things to be added to the patient, something has to be subtracted from the patient, and then we have to balance according to his body part
requirements.
Yes, according to his
so
requirements.
You mean to say for the total recovery, you need vitamins, carbohydrates, and everything has to be given. And
yes, everything. Means in that, what I have seen is proteins are more necessary. Proteins has to be properly supplemented, and it has to be in diurnal variations. In morning time, you need to give high protein diet. In afternoon, you need to give a proper equilibrium with carbs and fats and all that things. And in evening time, we need not give high protein diets. Means people are not aware much about how to take it, nutrients. They take it nutrients in adequate quantity and quality, but when it has to be consumed, so that our metabolic rate will able to digest all these nutrients properly. So it has to be like in morning time, afternoon time, night time. So in morning you can take high proteins, and in evening you need not consume proteins too much, otherwise it directly gets converted to fats. And this, like, people doesn't means all people are not aware.
Everyone has the knowledge about it, right?
So when it has to be consumed at the, from morning to night time, and in night time also, we in ICU we give parenteral nutrition. We don't give any oral or any other nutrients. So that way we are managing it out in ICU emergencies, and we get a huge result, because with nutrients, with medicines, with procedures, and with occupational therapy also, all these in combination gives us very good results in ICU.
Right. So when we are intaking the right nutrition, we can't ignore the fact that serving size as well as the schedule is equally important.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay, it was really helpful, beneficial for all our viewers, the information provided. Thank you. Mr. Sushil Salwal.
Yes.
Yes. So a question we have for you is, can you give your outlook about the role of herbal and Ayurvedic therapies from nutraceutical aspect?
Okay.
Excuse me, I would just like to interrupt once. We have Dr. Vinay Kansara who have recently joined. Hello, doctor. Are you audible? Doctor, are we audible to you?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us? Yes, we can.
I can hear you.
So I
Yes.
would like to introduce
Namaste.
him. He is Dr. Vinay Kansara. He is a practitioner of Ayurvedic naturopathy medicine, and he's also a principal doctor at Centre de Bon Santé, Brazil, in Africa. Hello, sir.
Hello. Namaste.
So, we were just discussing about the Nutrition Week and our theme for feeding smart right from the start.
I hear most of the panelists. I already heard the most of the panelists.
You
and
did?
It
Okay,
is my
wonderful.
pleasure. It is my privilege that you have invited me into this seminar. And I heard most of the panelists, but I am little worried that one biggest point has missed in all this discussion. You have discussed about most of the nutritions and pyramid of nutritions and all this. But what about if you don't digest this super nutritions? That is a very, very basic thing I writing over here. So first, the fire of digestion is very, very important. Then after then the nutritions. So what we can do to have a good digestion in our stomach, we have to be very careful about this, of the concept of nutrition. Before that, you have to construct a digestion system, very proper fire to digest the food what you took. That is very important, and I'm practicing on this ground.
Okay,
so
wonderful.
Everybody is very nice. They are very, very precisely describe about the nutrition, but I start from the digestion of the what you take. If you give the very good nutrition, if they cannot digest it, it is of no use. Minerals, vitamins, proteins, you have to digest. If you cannot digest, then it gives disease, what you are describing about. So first basic thing I'm practicing, focusing more on digestion than nutrition. Then comes the nutrition. This is my view.
We agree to it. Yes, that's right.
You give very beautiful things, very nice, very nutritious, but the patient does not digest it. It's of no use. So I am working on this line, and it is very pleasurous discussion among all these panelists, but we have to consider this thing. If there is no fire, Jatharagni, if there is no Jatharagni, all food is useless.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a moment.
Yeah, Palak, then,
we were.
yeah, I took a question here that you talked about the role of herbal and Ayurvedic therapies from nutritional aspect.
Nutritional aspect.
As my experience in the pharma industry says that building up an immune system patient, okay, is a major role of nutraceuticals, okay, which is playing a role in preparing the patients from getting infected from diseases. Okay, as one of my learned doctor, he rightly said, unless the nutritions are properly digested, they are not going to be of any use. Okay, so it's very important that the right quantity of nutritions are given to the patient so that the desired effect can be seen. There was earlier certain inhibitions on using the nutraceuticals Traditionally, they didn't have any substantial backing of clinical data. Now things are getting changed. After the COVID conditions, which are present, the people and the practitioners have realized the importance of nutrition, okay, which has supplemented and built up the immune system for the patients for a faster recovery. And this has largely and greatly helped in improving the industry to understand the importance of nutraceuticals. And today, nutraceuticals is looking at a bright future, not as a co-prescriptions, but also as an individual prescriptions for the patients. Okay. And I foresee that in the coming years, the nutraceutical market will grow multifold. Currently, the world market, if you see today, comprises of around 450 billion USDs in nutraceutical segment, of which the Indian market comprises of around 18 billion USDs, a rate of around 8.3%, which is a very significant increase. And the increase has come with the understanding and the importance of nutrition and nutraceutical drugs in the use. So I see a bright future for nutraceutical companies to do well and give the products which are desired by the patient to build up their immune system, to fight against infections and make them healthy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mrs. Rishi. Okay, so coming back to you, sir, Dr. Vinay Kansara, we would like to know from you that what one individual can do to get the nutrients digested well. So you said you're working on it. So what's the progress, and do we have any results?
Yes, very nice question. See, physical health, mental health, and spiritual health is very important, not only physical health. If there is a good nutrition over there in front of you, but you have quarrel in your house and you are not sad and your appetite is finished, you cannot take that food. So for a good digestion, the Jataragni, how the fire of digestion can increase is depend upon your mental health as well as your spiritual health with your physical health. So we have to work not only on one part, but we have to combine these three forces which give us the good health. Only nutrition is not going to work, because when you plant one plant of tomato, one plant of neem, one plant of strawberry, they grow in the same soil. They have different tastes. They have different capabilities to absorb the nutrition from the soil, same soil. One is bitter, one is sweet, one is sour. If you plant groundnuts, Rashid, in the ground, it is having the same taste. It's same soil, give different things, it's oil. So our body is just like the plants. They have a different capabilities about their different status of their mind. If you are sad, it absorbs some different things. If you are very happy, it absorbs many different things. So we have to incorporate your physical health with your mental health as well as your spiritual health is very important. And I'm working on this, and I have gained tremendous success into this. And my clients spread all around Africa, Europe, in Southeast Asia, everywhere. My clients are very happy with doing this practice. So we are practicing in India, we are practicing since very long time. For example, if we prepare ambergine, say what we say in English, brinjal, it is hot. So we have a chumka of coriander seeds. If we have dongo, that is called lady's finger, bindi, you put a chumka of methi. These are the combinations. This gives aroma. This gives colors. This gives very fascinating things that create the appetite, create your digestion. So this is very, very important to understand the nutrition along with your physical health, with mental health, as well as spiritual health. This is my experience. This is not my knowledge.
Okay. So very well said,
Maybe
Dr.
panelists
Vinay.
maybe agree with this.
Absolutely. It is really important that all these three factors do matter: physical, as well as your mental state and your spiritual state of mind. Absolutely. Okay. So again, yes, Dr. Shilpa, let us know how to use Ayurvedic herbs to boost immunity.
Question. Okay. So in Ayurveda, we use Rasayan therapy to boost our immunity. Rasayan essentially means nutrition at all levels from micro to macrocellular level. It boosts immune system, that is OJA in our body.
Right.
In short, it's Ayurvedic rejuvenation therapy. There are many plants. I have selected some plants. I'll tell you the names.
Okay.
First one is Shatavari. The Latin name is Asparagus racemosus. Then Ashwagandha, we can say Withania somnifera. Then Gokshur, the Latin name is Tribulus terrestris. Triphala churna, that is combination of Amla, Hirda and Behda. The Latin names are Phyllanthus embolica, Terminalia cebula and Terminalia billerica. The combination, this powder is used in combination. Then the next one is Amla. Everyone knows that. The Latin name is Phyllanthus embolica.
Okay.
And then the dry ginger, Shunthi, or the Latin name is Zingiber officinale. These herbs are where we mostly use to boost our immune system. And nowadays, during the COVID-19 situation, definitely these herbs help many people. They are consuming it from quite a long time, and they're getting the results from that.
Okay.
So I will say that stay healthy and eat smart and live smart. Thank you.
Perfect, perfect. So you name the plants that are that would be very helpful, beneficial to boost the immunity, the immune system. Okay, thank you so much. I'll come back to you, Dr. Sue Halhan. Yes. So would like to know that what kind of foods would you recommend for the diet to support immune function?
So for the boosting up the immune system of your body, there's many types of nutrients. And right now with the COVID-19 situation, and also like for day-to-day in a normal, to gain a normal healthy life, there are like citrus fruits, because the main thing is we want vitamin C. And so for the vitamin C, it comes from these citrus fruits like lemon, lime, orange, tangerines, kiwi, and other also like papaya. They are rich in this vitamin C sources because it helps to improve your body defense mechanism. So if you include in your nutrients, it's I would recommend these kind of fruits. And also like we need like beta carotenes also. This is included in the papaya, the orange color kind of fruits as well. And in the vegetables, like we would also have the spinach, like the broccoli. They are high in this nutrients that can boost for this immunity. And in addition, there will be like the spinach will have like iron, like calcium, like magnesium. So these are the type of food that we recommend. And vitamin D also is another source that people really need at this time. And the good thing about this, like all these nutrients, you can naturally get it from the food. And also like for vitamin D, the usable is that the vitamin D3, you can get it from the sunlight. And and also like you can get it from a lot of fish, like the tuna, salmon, mackerel, sardines, and also you can get it from the milk. So these are easily available. I'm talking from my country point of view, like I shared what are the we have the resources. And also another is the zinc, which comes from the shellfish and these seafoods, which is also available in our country. So these are easily accessible. And we also need, in addition to it, for the boosting the immunity is like the hydration. Hydration is also one part that for your bowel movements and for digestion, and also like Doctor was sharing, digestion is
here
important.
I come up with a question that what if the people are not having the available sources, the natural resources to have these foods for vitamin D or for vitamin C? I know it is commonly available. So do we have any alternatives, the natural food supplements?
Yes,
would
food
you recommend?
Supplements, yeah, so vitamin D3, actually you can take like a supplement in the form of the medicine. So it's a better better absorbed than the foods and from the sunlight as well. So vitamin D3 is recommended like around 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day. So if you can't get any of these resources, you have to take as a supplement. In some countries where you don't have this food resources or the sunlight, definitely they have to take this supplements. And
so as to avoid the deficiencies of vitamin D.
Deficiencies. And also like in the food where you have the garlic, turmeric, and also like the ginger, they also boost the immunity. And our type of food also similar to India, like we have we put in the curries and also in our cooking. But it's better to have it in the raw stage for especially for the garlic. And also like in the day-to-day, like I'm from the corporate environment. So in our office also we offer like the ginger with the jaggery hot drinks. So to our field force, workforce, so they have it every morning. We prepare it every morning so that they can boost their immunity, and they really like it and they enjoy. And it's also good for the this current situation type. So there's these kind of food would be good. And red bell pepper, these also rich in vitamin C, which I left out in the.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And of course, you have to combine with the proper sleep and exercise, a healthy lifestyle, like everyone's sharing.
That's right. That's right. And Dr. Jankana Shetty, I would like to know how would you approach where the children are at risk for diabetes? So what would be your approach?
Nowadays, we are seeing a lot of childhood obesity in children with the type 2 diabetes, younger age type 2 diabetes with the 14 years, 15 years. So childhood obesity is the major cause of developing diabetes in the future. So our theme is perfectly match here, like feeding from smart from the right age, from the smaller age. It's very, very important. You have to feed the child from the beginning, the smart, healthy diet. Specifically in the children, they eat lot of processed foods and junk foods.
I totally agree. Yes.
Yeah. So that is one thing. Try to make healthy diet. Just make a you can follow the healthy plate diet. In a one healthy plate, divide your plate into 1/4 portion each, 4 portion. So 1/4 will be your salads, 1/4 will be your cooked vegetable, 1/4 portion is your carbs. So whatever, if you want to eat rice, if you want chapati or bhakri, and then 1/4 portion is your protein, either a veg or non-veg. So like that, you can proper serving size. Try to avoid the junk food, processed foods, and cold drink, packet foods. eat local and natural foods, maybe organic. So from the start, if we are giving a healthy diet along with the some sort of physical activity, which child will enjoy that, maybe cycling, swimming, or playing in the garden, anything.
Right.
Definitely we can postpone the development of diabetes. If they have a hereditary, yes, definitely they will get diabetes, but it's in our hand. We can prepone that or we can postpone that. So
Right.
if you follow these guidelines, definitely we can postpone that, the development of diabetes.
Nutrition comes into picture since your childhood and not at a certain age group, but from the beginning.
From the winning food, from at the age of 6 months, when we start the winning foods to our child.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay.
So first 1,000 days, it's a new
adaptability. The child is
so
still
first
adapting
1,000
the
days
habits.
is very important, because that's the stage where, so if we give all the foods to the child, they will develop all the taste. Otherwise they don't like the bitter food, they don't like the salty food. I mean, they like more of salty foods and sugary foods. So from the beginning only, if we are giving all the foods, all the groups in proper serving size, definitely it will help the child to develop
for its
taste.
Total growth and development, for the better immune system since childhood.
Yes.
Yeah, we totally agree. That's right and important.
And in children, what happens? They eat more of the sugary and salty foods,
candies and chips. Yeah.
That's right. It's very high in carbohydrate. So what happens after 1-2 hours? Again, they are hungry. They will eat some foods. So if we give more of fiber, more of proteins in the diet, definitely the hunger pains will reduce, and it will help to overall development of the child.
Absolutely.
And with this, proper sleep is very important, because nowadays, because of Netflix and Facebook and all social media,
all the social media, it somewhere proves the distraction,
growth will
deviation
develop in the
from a healthy lifestyle.
Yes. So proper sleep, sound sleep is very important for the reducing all the metabolic problems.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the information shared. Dr. Mehul, once again, we would like to know that what would you recommend to the women, postpartum women and pregnant women, to achieve desired nutritional values?
Okay. So,
Anu, I think,
hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, so what the question which you have asked me, what is the nutrition part during pregnancy and post-pregnancy, after delivery part also. So first I'll go with the 3 trimesters of the pregnancy. First trimester, we need to take care of the females are having the increase in HCG hormone, estrogen level hormone, which are pregnancy hormones. So because of that, she'll feel nauseatic. So if you give on liquid diet more, so she'll have more nausea and vomiting, and in that she'll have chances of abortions and miscarriages and all that thing. So we need to take care, means we are giving it proper diet also, but then we need to take care of this all nauseas, and means out of 100%, 50-60% of the female goes with this complaint of nausea, vomiting and that thing. So during first trimester, we need to give her proper nutrients, which will be dry nutrients, which will not be more in a liquid form. We need to take care of it. And along with all what we are giving it in food, because what in traditional countries like India happens, if there is a pregnancy, so the requirement becomes double. So they keep on bombarding the patient with ye khao, wo khao, eat this, that, and they try to think like nothing in extra quantity will be absorbed by the body. It has to be in proper quality and in proper quantity. If you give it in excess quantity also, it's not going to work out. So that is the basic thing which I would like to add it. And in first trimester, the patient, the fetus which is getting developed, so we need to add supplements of iron, calcium, vitamin D, because from this iron, means whatever diet we're taking it in vegetables and fruits and all that forms, so it contains folates and all that things, so that doesn't directly get converted to folic acid and all that. So we need to take it in supplement form also. So in first trimester, we give iron tablets, folic acid tablets, then we give calcium tablets supplementary. So that need to be taken of care of during first trimester. In second trimester, when the product of consumption get lodged in your uterus properly, so now we need to give more of calcium, vitamin D. Then we need to properly plan the meals. At every 2 hourly, we need to give her proper nutritious diet, including everything. It's not like high protein, carbohydrate we need to give. We need to give proteins, carbs, fats, minerals, vitamins, calcium. Everything has to be properly given, and it has to be given at frequent intervals. At 2 to 3 hourly, we need to give the feed, and we need to give high fibrous diet during third trimester when the product of conception has grown up completely. So at that time, the chances of constipation and all that things, so the female can put a pressure and then she can have a problems. So we need to give her high fibrous diet with lot of water. Hydration has to be maintained with proper nutrients. This is during the first 3 trimester of pregnancy. Once the baby get delivered, now the mother is out of it. So baby will be what traditional people do. They will give some types of thing per mouth to baby. If newborns are there, so they have a religious ritual, so which is totally strictly avoided. Baby need not give a single drop of water for first 6 months, because the baby's intestine is not prepared yet for to digest anything, and she has already gained the nutrients from her mother via placenta, on which she can be stable with all the anti organisms के जो भी अपना immunity system is already more developed, and only breastfeeding is being allowed for 6 months during that. And during that lactating phase, the female needs to take proper nutrients, because it will go to the baby via breastfeeding, and she should know after 6 months only we need to start nutrients part like dal water, moong ka pani, and all that things to fetuses. Before 6 months, whatever is being practiced in the traditional countries like India, which is strictly prohibited. They things like if we give proper nutrients right from as soon as possible, so our baby will grow up very nicely. And this is a wrong concept which is prevalent over here. So it has to be strictly avoided. Mother need to be given proper qualitative diet, not a quantitative diet. If we consume like 4 apples a day and will get more nutrients, so our baby will get more nutrients, this is absolutely a wrong concept. As Dr. Vinay sir has told, Jankana ma'am has already advised, like proper quality, absorption, assimilation, and everything has to be worked properly. It has to be like and then it will be a healthy mother, healthy baby with proper hydration, proper sleep, proper exercise, without mental stress. Everything has to be go hand in hand, so we'll have a good outcome of this. And this nutrition supplements, this is a very important part of diet, because everything which we take in diet is not going to get converted in what vitamins and proteins and carbs and all the things we want in our body. So for that, for the requirements which has increased during pregnancy of a mother and baby, we need to give it via supplements also. For first, second, third trimester. After baby is delivered, so mother will be giving nutrients, immunity to baby via breastfeeding. So she need to take proper diet, nutritious diet, supplementary nutrition during that time, and she can give a healthy baby, and that way the nutrition can be balanced and maintained.
Okay, it was really interesting to know about your recommendations for pregnant women. Thank you for sharing this information. Okay, so Dr. Vinay Kansara, as you mentioned that mental peace is really important for digestion. So similarly, can you let us know that what herbs can be used for digestion? What herbs can be consumed?
See, is not digestion. To increase the digestion, is herbs are supporting. But what about the mental peace? Even if you are sick and your mental peace is not good, whatever medicines you are going to digest is going to give you the side effects. It's very, very important. For example, you sit on the dining table and you are sad, your food is nothing. Give one bit of food to your mama, how are you? Create an ambience that makes everybody happy, that all that get assembles. For digestion, As Madam said, everybody knows about this. Trifla is all these things are very, very good. But see, most important thing is that your immune system depends upon your lymphatic system. How you can strengthen your lymph is very important to resist all the disease and all the environments is very, very important. How you can build your lymphatic system so strong that anything you can digest, anything you can absorb. For example, when Madam said that you have to keep children away from the sweets, they will never. If you don't there in your home, they will going to eat it. Laborers taking half a kilo of jalebi, eat every day and go to their work because they digest that sugar. Make your child to eat everything, but make them to digest everything. That is very important. Make them very happy, make them be hard worker, give them the activities. This is very, very important. All the medicines, everything is on website, in all Google, everywhere you can find it out. This is the knowledge. Knowledge is not important than the experience. You have to experience it in your day-to-day life is very, very important. And this will make you very healthy and happy person. You may
Very well
agree,
said.
you may
And
not.
that's true, definitely.
So in life is not a mechanism. Health is not a mechanism. It is a flowing like a water. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's better. Let it be. In cold season, if you don't have a cough, then you will feel very severe diseases. It is the immune system that makes the cough out from your body. So disease and health are both together, one part. One is male and another is female. You have to be safe with that. Don't bother about a lot of small things.
Okay. Ultimately, that is making you stronger.
Yes, that makes your immune system very, very strong. When rains are coming, before rains comes, you will feel cold and cough. You will throw out all the cough. That will prepare your immune system stronger for the rainy season. So it's obvious. Don't bother about small things. In day-to-day our nutritions, all the medicines are there. If you are using curcuma, there is an antibiotic. If you are using spices, that is all minerals. All spices have the mineral intact. Whatever you are eating, your chapati, anything, dal, all proteins are within you. You don't need anything more. If you are regulating it very well with your life, combine with your life, be happy, mental health, spiritual health will give you a very good physical health. If you are mentally sick, if you are spiritually sick, you will never get with your good health, physical health by only nutrition. These are the most important factor in our life, and we have to understand it. This is not my knowledge, it is my experience. I am treating a disease which our world don't know about that disease. I treating all these disease very successfully. I saved say about 1,000 people. Doctor said you have to cut your legs, and they are working very well. I have cured them with these three aspects: mental health, physical health, spiritual. It's very important.
What a wonderful message you have given to all our viewers, to us, that mental peace and your spiritual health will ultimately lead to a better, healthy body. So that's hats off to you, sir. It was really good message. Dr. Shilpa, we would like to understand from you too about the digestion of these nutrients in a human body to increase their immune system.
Okay. According to Ayurveda, that as per Dr. Vinay says that if you are taking nutrients and if they're not digested in your body, then it will be there is no use of the eating or having nutrients. So your digestive fire must be on whenever you eat food. Unless and until you feel hungry, please don't eat. Here we can see that, okay, now it's lunchtime, and even if you are not hungry, people are having their lunch. They're following the watch or clock for the lunch or dinner. So don't do that. Also, to improve our digestive fire, I already told you there are some Ayurvedic herbs. They are beneficial. Dry ginger, just now I told. If you take a half spoon of dry ginger with lukewarm water in the morning, it keeps your digestive fire on whole day. So it will help to absorb the nutrients as well. Also, the water intake is very important. Most of the people, they are drinking water whole day and a lot of water. Ideally, for men, it is 2.5 liter, and for women, 2 liters is sufficient in normal season. In summer, you can increase your water intake.
Right. So this was a question from our viewers that what quantity of water is required and how many times a day. So you recommend women to have?
Generally, in normal season, rainy season or in winter, you can have 2 liters of water, and for men, it is 2.5 liters is advisable.
Okay.
And in summer season, you can increase the quantity of water. Also, as in India, in cold weather, or according to Ayurveda, actually, we have to drink warm water overall the time, or a room temperature water we can prefer. In summer, don't drink ice chilled water wherever you stay, because it harms our digestion. And if you drink warm water, it improves your metabolism, and it helps to absorb the nutrients as well. Also, it flushes out the byproducts of digestion. If you have proper intake of water, don't drink water before and after meal, because again, it will harm your digestive fire, and it reduces the digestion, the process of digestion. But you can drink water in between the meals. During the meal, sips of water you can have, so that it will help to mix this saliva and saliva in our food properly. Also, water keeps our body hydrated, so it will help in detoxification of body. According to Ayurveda, don't drink water after sunset. If you are really thirsty, you can drink warm water in minor quantity. Because
so irrespective of the regional climatic change, these little things are to be taken care of, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you may continue, please.
Okay. So after sunset, the Ayurveda, they explain that if you drink a lot of water, you will get suffered with the Urdhva Jatrugata Vikaram, means you will get running nose, you can suffer from eye problems, because our body has to digest water also. We are not digesting only food, but body is digesting water as well. So after sunset, our digestive fire is slows down. So better drink water during the daytime. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Shilpa. We all know that we were hard hit from this pandemic, the coronavirus. So I would like to know from Dr. Sue that what do you recommend? What nutrition do you recommend to win the battle against such diseases?
So for the COVID-19 during this time, so to have a defense mechanism for your body, you need to build a strong immunity. But this is like a combination. It's not only nutrition. So you need a combination of all the factors. First is like the nutrition, which I shared also earlier about the body immunity boosting kind of nutrients.
Right,
so you need to have these kind of nutrients. in your daily balanced diet. And if you cannot get, like you were also pointing out, in those areas or countries that you can't get these resources easily available, you have to add the supplements to get the vitamin C, D, and then the zinc, and then the also like additional like the minerals as well. So in addition to it, I really like the point that Dr. Vinay was pointing out, that the mental and spiritual health is also important. So in Myanmar, a majority of our Myanmar people are Buddhists, so we practice a lot of Buddhism, and day to day, you know, like most of the families, every family are doing a lot of these spiritual through the Buddhism kind of with the Buddhism kind of our tradition. And so we try to do a lot of mental to get the mental peace through the praying, and also like a lot of offerings, donations, deeds. So this one we also needed during this time, especially to get this mental health, as well as for your your mindfulness, your peace. And then for the food habits also, you have to adjust to get more fresh foods and quality with the right amounts of nutrients in your food. And hydration, like Dr. Shilpa was explaining, it's very good point that she shared about the water, like drinking warm water. It's good for absorption, and the amount of water that you need depending on the season. It's very good. It's very important points. And also like individual, according to the age, you need from the child birth to old age, different ages needs a different requirements, and this is according to the age. And in addition, you have, if you have the hereditary problems and underlying illnesses, you also need to seek with the doctor to control these underlying problems. And this is also part of like involved in this immunity defense mechanisms. Yeah. So, and this mental and spiritual combination with this physical health through the nutrition, we have to all maintain this type of lifestyle. And when you are during this period in the lockdown situations, working from home, you have a more the family type of, you get more time to spend with your family, more care, and also like the home cooked foods and all these family warm environment is also helps you with this mental peace as well. And another thing is like with the what do you call this protection, COVID-19 protection, with the wearing masks, social distancing, and personal hygiene, like washing hands and everything. It's all the combination. So all collectively, we need to build, we need to have in our daily lifestyle. And the most important thing is sleep. You need to get a very quality restful sleep for like 7 to 8 hours per day, and like the physical activity, like the others are sharing as well. So it's a combination of things for the immune defense mechanism of your body. So in that way, you can get your body defense strong, build the immunity.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So thank you, Dr. Su, once again.
Thank you.
And I must say it was a great show. I really enjoyed talking to everyone and get their experience and knowledge from all our panelists today. And I'm sure that today, through this campaign, definitely our purpose will be solved to create awareness about nutrition for the well-being of humanity. Thank you so much, everyone. We at Nuestra Healthcare are really honored and pleased to have all of you here. And really, thank you so much.